Where impact evaluation has really been useful is in the issue of sustainability and the political economy of policy. Where what is sustainability? Well, sustainability really means there's someone who wants to pay for your program and believes it works, or it's in their interests or in the public interest, so a minister of finance, an international donor. And what we found is that bringing evidence to that debate is a way of increasing belief that your program works and a way of convincing the funder that they should sustain that program in the world. What's interesting is many novel ideas don't come out of Washington or London, of international organizations in hermetically sealed rooms. They don't even come out of the capitals of countries. They really are gestated by individual innovators in policies in cities and regions. One idea came out of a very small state in Mexico, Coahuila, where a governor decided that he really wanted to improve housing of poor households. And he noticed that large numbers of poor lived on dirt floors. And in consulting his government, the dirt floors really had big health issues, especially for young children, because it facilitated the transmission of parasitic diseases, which led to anemia, poor cognitive development. And so he felt that a very, very cheap intervention would be to put cement floors in over those dirt floors. And so that state decided to expand it. He wanted evidence to see how this program worked, in part to run for president. He felt this was a really good program. He approached the federal government and helped in evaluation. And the federal government said, hey, this is a really interesting program. If it works, maybe we should scale it up nationally. So the federal and state cooperation funded an evaluation of replacing dirt floors with cement floors. We went in and did that. We found phenomenally huge effects in reduction of parasitic infestations, reduction of diarrhea, anemia, improvements in cognitive development. And this evidence was used by the government to expand the cement floor program, or Piso Firme, nationally. And it went from 300,000 families being beneficiaries to 3 million families beneficiaries. And this was where an implementing agency said, we have a decision to make whether to scale up. They requested a rigorous evaluation. They got one, and they used that evaluation to go to the finance ministry to generate support to scale it up. What does 3IE bring to the table? Well, 3IE brings a number of things. One is, for evidence to really advance policy in the right way, it has to be valid and credible and produced in a rigorous way. 3IE brings to the table a way of generating resources for generating credible evidence. As we say in academia, there are many false facts out there. It's very hard to figure out which of those facts are true, and using proper evaluation methods, we provide a quality control to generate evidence. Second, we provide two types of mechanisms to generate evidence which are different. One is we provide an innovation fund where we're looking for the Progressa or the Grameen Bank or the Pay for Performance in Rwanda, which is a local idea which doesn't come out of the donor community, and we'll provide funding to those ideas. Second, we provide funding to implementing agencies who are interested, and technical assistance to implementing agencies, to policymakers who want evidence but have neither the resources nor the expertise to generate it. And so we're interested in generating evidence that will be used to make policy. We're not a donor that has or a foundation that has a particular agenda to pursue. We're primarily a financing and technical assistance agency about generating evidence that governments want to use. We've just completed our second call for proposals. And in this call for proposals, we placed a heavy emphasis not only on high-quality, technically rigorous evaluations, but ones that are likely to have policy impact. And we placed heavy emphasis on partnerships between implementing agencies and researchers, and we feel like the quality of the proposals were just fantastic. We got 250 proposals. We identified 90 of them which were really first rate. We felt like there were 40 of a quality that I haven't seen anywhere, and unfortunately we're only able to fund 21 of them. But we think those 21 are first rate, and they're likely to not only produce scientifically rigorous policy relevant information, but they're likely to be to have policy impact because of the partnerships between researchers and implementing agencies.